Well, that's right, Niranjan, if you're getting me now, because as we had been speaking about the convoy that we have been following, as far as Atique Ahmed is concerned, there were two routes that the UP police, in fact, had been trying to decide upon that they will be taking or not, and they are also taking the Himmatnagar highway route is what we've been given to understand. And apart from that, from the Himmatnagar highway route, they will be touching towards Shamlaji and then Udaipur in Rajasthan, and then take Atique Ahmed towards Prayagraj via Rajasthan. The earlier conjecture was that he will be taken via Madhya Pradesh, but it seems as though they're taking the shorter route, keeping in mind all of the security arrangements that have been made, as we have been talking about them since morning, as far as the UP police is concerned, the UP STF is concerned, and how really they have made sure that there were at least 12 gunmen, 6 in each secure van. There are 2 of the secure vans that are being taken in as a part of the convoy of Atique Ahmed, who is taken to Prayagraj. And as I was pointing out earlier, that there were 3 vehicles altogether in this convoy, first being led by the Bolero, in which there are senior level officials of the UP police and the STF who had actually carried out the paperwork and the procedure for getting Atique Ahmed's custody into the UP police and take Atique Ahmed to Prayagraj as well, and followed with which there is going to be the secure van in which Atique Ahmed is going to be placed, and of course we are seeing that in that secure van as well, Atique Ahmed is going to be placed with the gunmen, and the gunmen in fact have also been told to not really speak to Atique Ahmed, have minimal interaction, absolutely have no interaction unless absolutely necessary, and their mobile phones have been taken away. So all of those things have been taken into consideration while making sure that this kind of there are no absolutely security lapses that really come to light, because of course, Niranjan, as we know, there have been a lot of statements and counter statements and war of words, politically speaking, so that have been made as of now. Even today we saw Akhilesh Yadav make those statements claiming that gaadi palat sakti hai, kind of a statements that we have seen, but of course keeping that in mind, we have also shown the kind of security arrangements that have been kept in mind by the UP police and the UP STF as well, and apart from that, of course, we have also seen to keep this into consideration about the petition that has also been filed by Atique Ahmed in the Supreme Court, where he has stated that he was fearing for his life, and the theatrics that we had also been learning about from our sources from inside of the Sabarmati jail right before Atique Ahmed had been given to the UP police in their custody as well, is that he had been time and time again claiming that he does not want to go to the UP police custody, he does not want to go outside of the Sabarmati jail, he does not want to leave Sabarmati jail. These are some of the statements that we have seen Atique Ahmed making even before today. But even today we have learned that he was making these kind of last minute appeals to in front of the UP police, in front of the UP STF, where he had been in fact begging that he does not want to leave the Sabarmati jail, he does not want to go with the UP police custody. But that being said, of course, it was irrelevant whether or not he wants to do that or not, because legally speaking, UP police had all the paperwork in place, because for a moment there it seemed as though it might not happen today, because there were a lot of concerns that had been raised by the Sabarmati jail ADG as well, who had stated that there needs to be a written permission by the Supreme Court, by the Apex Court, who has in fact granted the judicial custody, that has given judicial custody to Atique Ahmed in the Sabarmati jail, and that permission needs to be sought from, and something that the ADG has stated of the Sabarmati jail. But post which, of course, we have seen that all of that had been ironed out, and then Atique Ahmed had been transported into that secure van that had been mentioned by me before, and in that secure van along with the 6 gunmen is where he is being transported. Now his convoy, his secure van, is in fact surrounded by the Bolero and the second secure van that has been placed right behind Atique Ahmed's van, where in fact 6 gunmen and 2 drivers, as we had been pointing out, are also present. This is of course keeping in mind that if there is a situation in which the entire convoy has to move non-stop, it has to not stop in any of the places, there can be a continuous movement of the convoy, because there are 2 drivers in all of the secure vans and also the Bolero as well, so that if there is a continuous driving that is required, because of course remember, Niranjan, it is more than 1100 kilometers of a journey that they have started out from the Sabarmati jail to Prayagraj, where they will be culminating the journey tomorrow, and overnight, of course, by road he is being taken, but keeping in mind all of the security arrangements as we have listed out for our viewers as well, Niranjan.